It's very important for Salon Red to show up in Google Places because it's one of the online websites that people go to look at the businesses in their local area. No one wants to go someplace that's substandard, so we make sure that everything is filled out properly, reviews are there for them to see. It's just like an application for employment. If everything's missing, no one's going to hire you.
People today are really busy, and you don't know when they're going to want to get online, where they are in the world, and at what time of day it is.
A Google Place page is important because it's got all of our information in one spot. Our website, our phone number, you can even get directions, which I love. So it's really invaluable.
Our business has expanded because of Google Places. I think that people today, when they want to find something, they Google it before they go to a Yellow Page listing. I mean, I do that personally. If I do it, everyone else does it.
You can't be a modern company without using modern tools, and online is just fundamental to being in business today. We have a direct mandate to make this site as informative and useful to the consumer as possible. And if we can do that, then it's also going to be beneficial to us.
The place page is all important to us because it shows people how close or otherwise we are to the point that they're trying to make a delivery. It drives more traffic to us as a result of that. Google has really got us through this recessionary period, so I feel like they're a wonderful business partner for us.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, this is Chaz from Local Hound SEO. I wanted to do a quick sort of informative video on how exactly Google Places works and what it is from a user standpoint, but more importantly how small businesses can really benefit from it. I'm at the home page right now and I wanted to do like sort of an example of how it works. I'm gonna just type in like a pretty broad keyword here. You know, we just typed in pizza, we hit search, and now you see that we're on the first page of the search results for Google. The thing that you want to note here is that Google has automatically detected my location using my IP address. It knows that I'm in Bentonville, Arkansas, with the zip code 72712. It automatically did that. It does the same on a smartphone if you're on a Droid or a BlackBerry or an iPhone or whatever it is. It automatically detects it. Sometimes it'll ask you, do you want Google to detect your location? Other times it'll automatically do it. But what it's done here is it's taken my keyword and my location and tailored the results to apply to that. So, you know, for example, before they started doing this Google Places, when I typed in pizza, it would bring up all these different places, you know, like it would bring up, you know, whatever, pizza in New York or you know, Las Vegas or Chicago pizza or whatever. You know, that didn't apply to me. If I was searching for pizza, obviously I'm going to order one or I'm interested in, you know, going and eating pizza somewhere. I'm not going to go to Chicago to do that, or I'm not going to go to New York to do that. I'm going to go somewhere, you know, in this zip code or near this zip code. Even, you know, I wouldn't even order a pizza from Fayetteville and have it delivered to Bentonville or vice versa. So that's a really important thing. All these searches are within a 5-mile radius of my zip code. So that's what it's like from a user standpoint. For a business, what this means is instead of your listing competing or your Places page competing with all these other thousands and thousands of listings, you're only competing with people that do what you do within a 5-mile radius of this area code or the area that you service. That's really important because it kind of levels the playing field a lot and it's less competitive. The really cool thing is that a lot of people haven't claimed their pages yet. They don't know that they exist. You know, for example, we're going to go to this listing right here, and you see they haven't claimed their page yet. You know, it says edit this place business owner, and what that means is they haven't claimed it yet, and they don't have access to any of this information. They can't change anything, they can't do anything. All this information has been compiled by Google from different websites. This is from Urban Spoon, not pictures from Urban Spoon, you know, and so they can't do anything about that. It's kind of just sitting there. And a lot of these pages are like that. You know, there's been thousands and thousands of pages created by Google, and out of all those, less than like 5% that have been claimed by business owners. And don't take my word for it. Just go and do a search. Whatever your business offers or whatever your business does, go and do a search and see how many pages are claimed. If they are claimed, the chances are that maybe the business owner did a search for themselves on Google and they found it and they were like, oh, I'm the business owner, so they claimed it, but they don't really know what this means. They don't know what any of this is or how they can really take advantage of it. The other thing too is a lot of corporate places are already claimed, and that's due to the fact that big corporate people have teams of marketing consultants or teams of marketing people, and they go and do this, and they know about this, and they're well aware. So I'm sure that whatever service you offer, I'm sure you have a big chain corporate competitor, and this is a way that you can kind of stick it to them a little bit and kind of stay in the game. So the next thing is, maybe you're a business owner and you notice that your listing, you haven't claimed your listing yet, and you say, well, what do I do now? Well, obviously you claim the listing. It's probably about a 10 to 15 minute process. If you have Gmail, it asks for your Gmail. If you don't have Gmail, you sign up, and then they call you on the phone with a verification code, or if your address is changed, they have to mail a verification code to the new address, to whatever you put. But that's just the first step. I mean, really, the way you take advantage of this is by fully optimizing the listing. And what that means is, for one thing, is registering you on Google citation sites. And what Google citation sites are is, basically Google's a big popularity contest. And the more times your business is mentioned or associated with a certain keyword, the better it's going to rank. So what that means is if you look here, you've got all these reviews from Urban Spoon, 14 reviews, Yelp. Urban Spoon and Yelp are both trusted Google citation sites, and Google goes there on a regular basis to obtain new information. And they get these reviews, and what happens is these reviews are posted onto Urban Spoon or onto Yelp or onto Yahoo Local or whatever it is, and Google recognizes that and literally links it up and starts displaying those onto your listing. So not only are you getting credit for those and people are reviewing you and your listing is getting mentioned on other sites, people are also reading this information and they're making decisions based upon that. People look at pizza for on Google, and they get to this listing and they go down here and they're reading this stuff and they're saying, oh, well, they have good reviews, we should go there, or they have really bad reviews or whatever. So basically, to really optimize your listing, you want to make sure that all your information is filled out 100%. You want to begin to optimize it by getting a good steady flow of reviews every month. The more reviews and citations you have, is considered more votes for your business, and the better it is, and the better you're going to rank. If you're interested in knowing where your business currently ranks right now, I will leave my cell phone number, my personal cell phone number, and my email, and you can hit me up, and I will give you a free report of exactly where your business ranks currently and what you can do to get a better ranking. Call me or shoot me an email. If you have any questions, try and go ahead and get a hold of me, and we can talk about it. That's just sort of Google Places for business owners in a nutshell. I mean, there's more to it. I'm probably going to do like a frequently asked questions video next. I mean, if you want, I'm going to leave this video up here for a while. You can go ahead and look through it, or feel free to contact me and I'll try to answer any of your questions.